Welcome back to Tops Trending. This is Season 2, Episode 13, and we are coming in hot after one very special night on the Hill.
We're talking about the WKU Athlete Awards Banquet, the 9th annual Topsies. And if you weren't there in the flesh, don't worry, because we have everything you need to know right here.
We have two incredible guests joining us today who are right in the middle of all the action, so stick around because this episode is going to be a good one. But first, the usual reminders.
Make sure you are subscribed and following us so you never miss an episode. We will drop new shows every other Friday on Spotify and Apple Podcasts through Hilltopper Nation. You also can stream on the WKU Sports website or watch on the WKU Sports YouTube channel.
And for all the extras, behind-the-scenes moments, clips, and updates, make sure you're following us on Instagram at WKU_TopsTrending.
All right, Julia, how was the 9th annual Topsies last week?
I had so much fun. It was my second Topsies, so I kind of knew a little bit what was going to go on before, but I had so much fun. It was in a different location this year, so that was a little different. Switch up from our normal Diddle Arena kind of thing, but I kind of liked it. We were in the auditorium at DSU. I thought that was pretty cool, but yeah, how was it for you?
I'll
Your
agree.
first Topsies.
Yeah, I mean, I never had it in Diddle, but I kind of liked it in the auditorium, just because it felt like more like an actual award show, I would say, because it's not everybody was close together, and then I don't know, it's like we're in college now, so we don't really get a homecoming and a prom to dress up. So like the Topsies is kind of like what everybody kind of looks forward to dress up for, because we don't get to do that homecoming and prom stuff really as much anymore. So
yeah. So how was your your balloon walkthrough? That's like the most iconic moment at Topsies, when you walk in and you're with your teammates and they're like snapping pictures of you.
Well, funny story about that is me and my roommate Elijah Rumpf actually walked in the wrong way. And then we saw the big balloon thing. We were like, oh, shoot. And so I asked the lady, I was like, do you want us to walk through here? And she's like, yes, please. Like, please go. Because they're like the first people there. She's like, yeah, please go. Like,
yeah, you were quite early.
She's like,
front row seat.
Yeah, please go back and come through. I was like, okay. But then the picture ended up on the Instagram, so I'm okay with that.
Okay, so that's so iconic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Did a lot of your teammates show up?
Yes, due to the fact that I think it was mandatory that we had to be there.
Okay.
But
either way,
like even if it was mandatory, they were alive the whole time. Like you could hear them yelling for for everybody. So.
Yeah, that was exciting. There was a good energy in the room. I felt like everyone was very supportive of each other. I think my favorite part of Topsies might be the hype video at the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but whenever, it doesn't matter, like at the volleyball games, at the basketball games, when they play that literal just 1 minute clip of just highlights, I literally get the chills. Like when I watch the volleyball one, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever.
I kind of wish I played a sport that like did those kind of hype videos, like showed it before the game, like they do for football, but like it's not really the same like for basketball, because like obviously they like get the smoke going in the arena and everything, turn the lights off. Yeah, no, that's
it was the same way at Topsies, and every time like whatever sport was being shown for that, obviously, like 3-second clip, like the whole room in the section that team was in would just like erupt. So that was pretty cool. But I made the video this year. I was in it. But thank you. Yep, thank you. Hit a nice little bunker shot at Indian Hills. So we just wanted to go over a few awards just in case you missed all the excitement of the other night. For Best Male Record-Breaking Performance, we had baseball in a no-hitter. Best Female Record-Breaking Performance was softball with their best start in program history. Best Comeback Award was Tegan Moore for men's basketball. Best Upset, volleyball versus Indiana. And our Big Red Legacy Award was to Marshall Jackson from the football team.
Yeah. Our Mr. Hilltopper Award was Camden Ross, baseball. Mrs. Hilltopper Award was Amanda Simpson, soccer. Philip Hatchett Hilltopper Spirit Award went to Callahan, who's standing behind the camera right now, plays volleyball. Brent Chumbley, Hilltopper Grit Award. Cam Horton, track and field. John O. Oldham, Student Athlete of the Year. Tegan Moore, men's basketball. John O. Oldham, Student Athlete of the Year. Callie Bauer, volleyball. Overall team performance, women's soccer.
Yeah, that was a big one. Women's soccer was very excited. So.
Yeah, no, I think everybody in the front row when they won that, everybody's like jumped up out of their seats.
Oh my gosh,
they were so loud. Like
they were excited. So yeah, those were just some of the few awards that we had. We had a really special night. We also awarded Dwayne Hall with our Spirit Legacy Award. That was really cool. Yeah, so the vibes walking in, you know, what was the energy like in the room? Maybe I know you were there really early, so maybe as other people were entering the room.
I would say it was. I think you could feel the energy.
Yeah.
When you were when other people were walking in, and then there was a countdown, and I think everybody counted from 5 to 1.
Yeah.
And everybody started yelling, like it was like New Year or something like that.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty exciting.
Right when the Futsal Shuffle started playing. It's just a great hype song. Yeah. So, did anything surprise you about the night? Any award winners that maybe you weren't sure of, or anything like that?
I would probably say the Freshman of the Year award.
Yeah.
I mean, Amarillo Boone had an amazing year.
Yeah.
But due to the fact, Rodney Tisdale had an amazing year too. But due to the fact that there's so many football players, we all probably voted for Rodney Tisdale.
Yeah.
Like, it's just how it is. But no, credits to every freshman that had a fantastic year.
Yeah, for sure. I would say not surprising, but so we're in SAC, and all the SAC reps go and they present an award. And we don't know who wins before, which I like because I am not a great secret keeper, and I feel like my face would probably give it away. So I actually really like that I have no idea who's going to win. But I was sitting next to Avery, and she won Scholar Athlete of the Year. And that was like the coolest moment ever because I know how hard she works and how much she cares about her academics. So I thought that was really cool that, all her hard work was just like paying off. So yeah, that was really exciting. Yeah. But before we bring in our special guests this week, we're going to quickly run through some WKU highlights from this past week on the Hill.
All right, first we have a huge shout out to WKU Women's Golf. Everybody give a round of applause for Julia.
Thank you. Thank you
They're
so
conference
much.
champions. They went out and took care of business and brought the conference title back to the Hill. Congratulations on the entire program.
Thank you. Yeah, a little back-to-back moment in Texas. That was pretty cool. But across the board, every sport right now is gearing up and locking in for conference. Baseball, softball, and track and field, everybody's in that postseason mindset. The stakes are getting higher every week, and WKU Athletics is ready for it. So right now is a great time to be a Hilltopper. Last week was a celebration, and everybody gets back to work because it's the last week of classes.
I know.
Are you ready for your finals week of freshman year?
Yeah. I mean, it flew by.
Yeah.
Faster than the high school years flew by.
Yeah.
I blinked and it's over. But I only have 2 finals. I have one on on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I get to go home.
Good.
I kind of wish they were all on Monday so I could go home earlier, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Which speaking of, is exactly what we are about to dive into. Let's bring in our guests.
Our first guest is someone who brought a ton of energy to our Topsies Award ceremony and our 2026 Miss Hilltopper, also known as Mandy, Amanda Simpson. Welcome back to the pod. We are so happy that you're here.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
All right, Amanda, let's jump right in. Topsies, hosting.
Yeah.
What was that experience like for you?
It was pretty cool. It was really unique, and I loved it because, I love talking. And so it was kind of just cool of just, being up there and, making Topsies, smooth and, easy for everyone.
Just walk us through your night a little bit. How were you feeling going into the show? Were you nervous? I know we were practicing earlier in the day.
Yep, we did together.
Yeah, we did. I was tuning in a little bit for Reed, so
yeah.
I feel like you seemed like you were very confident. I don't know.
I was confident. I definitely think practice helped a lot. I mean, I ran through it with you. I ran through it with Gianna. I ran through it with Reed. So I definitely got a lot of my practice in, but definitely maybe the first, once we were mic'd up for the night, I was very nervous. Okay. I was I don't want my voice to sound shaky. I don't want to whatever. So I was definitely nervous, but I think once we went out there, it was all right, all those, you can't see past the first 5 rows.
Yeah.
So, I wasn't really super worried after that, and I looked good.
Yeah, you did. So, was there a moment or an award that stood out most to you?
Well, actually, yeah. You mentioned it earlier. Miss Hilltopper, which is pretty cool to win. Then people, see me as someone who represents WKU in a cool way.
Yeah.
And also, soccer won overall team performance, which I did not expect us to win.
Really?
No, I just think volleyball always has an amazing year, and softball is having a literally record-breaking year.
Yeah.
So I always give it'd be nice for them to win.
Yeah.
But I was happy we won it.
Yeah.
Trophy's pretty cool.
That was the coolest trophy of the night.
Oh,
that was
for
the
sure.
last award.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you presented it.
I did.
So that was cool.
Yeah, and it was a complete surprise. I didn't know until I opened it. No, I didn't want it to be a I didn't want to spoil it for myself. I think I would have given it away with my facial expressions had I known.
You would have
like
told
when I
someone
walked
during
out
the day.
or like I would have like I was on my phone in the wings,
Okay.
and so I probably would have texted the group chat and be like, we won.
Yeah,
but I didn't, and I made sure that I didn't look at the trophy throughout the night. So it was cool. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was sitting the row in front of your team.
Oh boy.
I wish that I could explain the way that I like that when you guys won. It was like the loudest cheer I've ever heard of, but it was awesome. I'm very excited for you guys.
Yeah, it was cool. It was very exciting.
Yeah. So was there, maybe not like a team performance, but was there a person that got an award last night that you want to give a little special shout out to? Is there someone kind of unexpected maybe that won something that...
Definitely shout out. This might not be like what you're asking, but shout out Kendall White for best dressed.
Okay, yeah.
My disco ball. She killed
great.
it. She killed
For
it.
you.
Yeah, she always does. So.
All right, we got some rapid fire now.
Oh boy.
The highlight of Topsies, like just in general, was the highlight.
I mean, soccer winning overall team performance had to be.
What is one award you would add to the Topsies lineup?
Topsy's lineup, one award. I would probably do best comeback, but in a team sense. Like, it be not like from an injury or like a loss. Like, have it be more focused on, like, have that one and also have like best comeback for a team.
Okay.
So, like, football's down 28-3.
Yeah.
You guys end up winning 35-20 or whatever. Soccer, we're down 2-0, we end up winning. Or what, like, things like that. I think would be cool to have.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the pod.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed it, and
Thank
we
you.
loved watching you on the stage the other night.
Thank you,
killed
guys.
it.
Thank you,
You
thank
looked
you.
great.
You guys also did great.
Yeah, but thank you for being such a big part of last week. We really appreciate it.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Our next guest is a Bowling Green native, a sophomore on the WKU men's golf team, and someone who had a pretty memorable night. So, Reed, welcome to the pod. We're so excited to have you.
Happy to be here, guys.
Yeah.
Looking forward to this.
Let's start right there. Last week at the banquet, walk us through it. What was the experience like for you?
I mean, it was unlike anything I've ever done before. I've never hosted an award show before, so it was awesome. It was a great night. There was a lot of practice and prep kind of leading into it, and then to just see it kind of turn out the way that we were expecting with, every team showed up. Everybody showed up, I think, from most teams, and then, just practice was going well. It went well in the night, so I think everybody enjoyed it that was able to come.
I think my personal favorite line of the night was the Miss Dixie comment.
Shout out Miss Dixie. Yeah,
so funny. It was literally like, for those that weren't there, we were talking about best dressed, and what did you just, Miss Dixie was in the audience. He gave her a little shout. He's like, Miss Dixie, you look great.
Yeah, so.
Or you look lovely.
So I kind of planned on picking on one of my teammates a little bit for best dressed, like getting them riled up for who was going to win. And like, you can only see the first kind of 4 or 5 rows of the building. So one of the guys was wearing something similar to my teammate, and I was like, oh, shoot, I can't call out him because the other guy was actually a nominee to come up. So I was like, I gotta talk about somebody else.
Right.
So I kind of scanned the first 5 rows, and then just right there in front of me was Miss Dixie. And I was like, I can't pass on this. She's got to get a little love, too, but she did look lovely. She looked
did
great.
look lovely.
Thank you for coming, Miss Dixie.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, Miss Dixie, shout out. Yeah, absolutely. So when you walked in on Thursday, what was one of the first things that you noticed? It was a different location this year, so it was a little different.
For sure.
Yeah.
I would say kind of the first thing I noticed was just like how close everybody was going to be in the auditorium. Like normally when it's in DSU, like there's tables, or not DSU, when it's in Diddle, like there's tables spread out and everything. Like all the teams are kind of with each other. But I thought it was honestly super cool that like you could sit wherever you wanted. I mean, I guess you kind of had to sit with your team a little bit, but like the teams could be wherever they wanted. It wasn't like assigned seating or anything like that. So that was cool for me. And then just having like the massive screen behind the stage.
Yeah,
like,
that was cool.
I don't know why I thought that was neat, but I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. When you and Amanda were like, and turn to the screen.
Yeah, like a video would pop up
Yeah.
or something, or having the pictures of all the nominees right there was pretty cool. Like right behind them, whenever they were able to walk up.
Yeah,
so,
instead of on like the jumbotron behind you.
I thought that was neat. I
Yeah.
thought that was really cool for me.
Yeah. Were you expecting all of the award winners, or were there any that were kind of surprising to you?
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna go with Rodney Tisdale winning newcomer of the year.
Yeah.
For football.
A little unexpected for you.
Yeah, there were a lot of good candidates.
Yeah.
Like Armello Boone had a great year.
Yeah.
One of our guys, Will Eastlund.
Yeah.
He was a candidate, but I'm glad Rodney won.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was cool to see a freshman go. That's always one of my favorite awards.
Yeah.
Just seeing who balled out whenever they first get to school.
So yeah, I guess kind of like that, going off the camaraderie and everybody. What does a night like that mean for the culture of WKU athletics? I know obviously, I think everybody kind of looks forward to Topsies. I know it was your first one, but it's something that everyone looks forward to. Like I know the girls were talking about buying their dresses in October.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's just fans, people outside the university see all the teams individually. Mm-hmm. They see the camaraderie per team, but then they don't realize how close we all are as a university, as an athletic program together.
Yeah.
So everybody, pretty much everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
That was the best part of best part of it all is just kind of seeing everybody come together for one night, support WKU. We were able to talk a little bit about spirit makes the master, what it means to be a Hilltopper, stuff like that. So just getting that out there, reminding people why we play, why we go to the school, is just huge overall.
Yeah. So, as a fellow golfer, we know that golf is not always the most popular amongst the Topsies awards, just because we've got the smaller teams, not as many people are voting for us. But do you think kind of it just brings all the athletics together, would you say, Topsies?
Yeah, 100%. Everybody's represented.
Yeah.
Represented. I think every team has at least one candidate for one award.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get some representation somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's huge. Some people came up to me and were like, "Dude, I didn't even know we had a golf team." Oh. And I was like, "Yeah, bro."
You're like, "Man, I'm hosting. I'm on the golf team."
I was like, "We're here. You just don't see us.
Yeah.
We're lurking in the shadows."
I don't know, men's golf though, that Team GPA award. You guys clean up on that every year.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Scholar athletes.
Some smart cookies over there on the men's golf team.
We put the student and student athlete.
Absolutely.
And then it's more like a lot of student, and then we kind of sprinkle in a little athlete.
Just sprinkle in the athlete.
Yeah.
Don't tell Mr.
Not a whole
John
lot,
Stewart
but there's a little bit there.
Athlete? Okay.
We got some guys who could, maybe play something else besides golf. Maybe.
Yeah, a lot of athleticism over here on the golf
Yeah.
teams.
All right, now we got some rapid fire.
Let's go.
Do you think you should have one best dressed?
Yes.
I thought I should have been a candidate. Come on. That one kind of shocked me. I'm not gonna say I was sad, but a little disappointed in the people.
Yeah, no, me personally, I think I should have been up there too. That's just me personally.
I think
don't.
I think we need to expand the team.
All right, what is one award you would add to the Topsies?
One award I would add to the Topsies. I'm gonna go Trainer of the Year. Trainer of the Year. They do a lot for our programs and stuff, so they take care of all the athletes, their bodies, which is huge. They help us with nutrition, all that kind of stuff. So maybe giving them a little love here and there. Maybe add that in at some point.
Yeah, because especially the days when we're off, they're not off. Because
exactly.
We're getting recovery, they're not off. So
we can text them at 6 a.m. Or something. Be like, my hamstring hurts.
Yeah.
Help. So.
All right, then. Reed, thanks for coming in and giving us an inside look on the Topsies. Seriously, we appreciate it a lot.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
And going right along with that, we have a message from our Top Care Director, Scott York.
Hi, I'm Dr. Scott York, Director of Top Care, here to give a breakdown of the services that we provide our student athletes here at WKU. Top Care provides individual therapy services related to anxiety, depression, eating disorders, ADHD, learning disability, anything general mental health related. Also provide individual assessment for learning disability and ADHD, provide group and team workshops for team performance, communication, goal setting. In addition, we also provide services for suicidality, risk assessment, and crisis intervention. Our services are free, and our services are confidential. If you wish to make an appointment with me, you may reach me at my cell, 270-293-8895. You may email me at scott.york@wku.edu. Our office is located in Smith Stadium East, Route 2035, directly above the study hall area. We look forward to seeing you soon. Go Tops.
All right, now it's time to bring back everyone's favorite segment, Mandy on the Move.
That means Mandy is out on campus picking up students on their way to class, and this week she's testing them on their WKU trivia. If they don't know answers, they're walking.
Hey guys, it's Amanda, also known as Mandy, and welcome
to Mandy on the Move. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to Mandy on the Move. This is our last one of the semester. I'm so sad. Such a hard time. I don't want to say bye to this podcast. It's been great. People have been doing great at it since the first time we did it, so I'm super excited to find people on campus. It's pretty dead right now. Someone's gonna start driving around. We were supposed to film this earlier in the week, but it was raining, so we rescheduled to today. I mentioned to Callahan that weather's super nice out. It's cold. It's cold today. So if I'm shivering, no comments on that. All right, let's go find our first guest. I really don't know what I'm gonna do, guys, because I'm shivering. It's so cold. It's so cold. It's cold. It's so cold. Excuse me. She has headphones on. Izzy here plays on the volleyball team. So I know you're gonna get the first question right.
Okay.
What WKU sports has hosted NCAA tournament games at home in recent years?
Do we fit?
Yeah, we fit. Do you know the answer?
No.
You should know.
Okay. Volleyball?
There you go. Your next question is, so you know Big Red, right?
I do.
Have you met him a couple of times?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Awesome. Okay. Does he talk?
No.
No, that's correct.
Gives great hugs, though.
Great hugs. Love a good Big Red hug. I love it. He's great.
Yeah.
Your next question is, which women's soccer player has a segment on the Top Trending podcast and has also recently won Ms. Hilltopper at the 9th Annual Tops Award? Izzy, if you don't know this, I'm going to go. Yeah, good job. Alright, so my next two contestants also play on the volleyball team. I literally just picked up Izzy.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so your first question is, if you guys don't get this, we have some serious problems.
Okay.
You guys know Travis Hudson, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah. And he just won head coach of the year at Topsies, right?
Yes.
So, what sport does he coach?
Volleyball.
Good.
You know.
If you didn't get that one right, I don't think we would have had issues.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching Mandy on the Move. I think we got better as the semester went on. You guys have been great. And yeah, if you guys want to see more, let us know. All right, back to Cross and Julia.
Well, let's look ahead on what's coming up on the Hill this week. Track goes to compete down the road at Vanderbilt this weekend as they prepare to leave for their Conference USA Championship coming in the following week, while baseball and softball are both away as they close out their Conference USA games prepping for the tournament.
Hilltoppers, make your next move effortless. With Campus Cargo, they provide efficient and affordable moving as well as cleaning services.
Trusted on campus, built to your schedule, nothing's easier than Campus Cargo.
Hey Tops, fuel up before class or workout here at Awaken Bakery in downtown Bowling Green. Everything's gluten-free, made fresh, and packed with flavor. From their lunch toasties to their bagel sandwiches and even their famous cinnamon rolls.
And don't skip on the coffee. It's some of the best in town. Order early through the Grubhub app using your Western Kentucky meal plan or Flex Dollars so you can keep your day running strong. And Awaken Bakery always says, feel good, play hard, eat good.
And that's a wrap on episode 13 of season 2. Huge thank you to Reed Ritchie and Amanda Simpson for joining us and helping us relive everything from the 9th Annual Topsies Award Show. It was a special one.
To every athlete that was in the room the other night, you guys earned it. The work that you put in every single day does not go unnoticed, and nights like last night are proof of that.
Make sure you're following us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and check out the WKU Sports YouTube channel so you never miss an episode.
For all those behind-the-scenes content, updates, and clips, follow us on Instagram at WKU_TopsTrending.
And that's a wrap on Season 2 of Tops Trending Podcast. But do not worry, do not fear, Season 3 is approaching rapidly, and your hosts are not going anywhere.
That's right. We will be seeing you guys next semester as fall is already quickly approaching. This isn't a goodbye from us. It's a see you later. We will miss you all very dearly. So everyone have a happy and safe summer.
Good luck to everyone on finals and for all those graduating. Congrats. We are so proud of you and excited to see where you land next year in your journey. Cannot wait to see you all for Season 3 where things are getting bigger and better.
You guys will not want to miss it. See y'all soon, and as always, go Tops.